Today I'm doing something really fun. At least I think it's fun. I get to compare 5 different microphone options for using at home when teaching yoga online. And I emphasize at home because a home environment like this, where you've got furniture and maybe lower ceilings and a smaller space, is going to sound different than a big open yoga studio that has a lot of echo. I've done some comparisons in my yoga studio with some of these microphones, but now I want to give you those options at home. And I'm comparing 5 very different microphones, not similar microphone to similar microphone, but very different options. And I'll tell you those in a second. By the way, all of the links to past videos, playlists, and also the equipment itself is down in the description of this video. So if you click the little arrow that drops down all the description, you'll see the direct links to some of this equipment. Let's get to it. So what are these 5 microphones that I am sharing with you today? Well, the first one is the internal microphone that comes on my computer. I've got a 2015 MacBook Pro, so you'll hear what that sounds like when I'm up close introducing myself, and also when I step back as if I were going to teach yoga. The second one's going to be my Blue Yeti microphone. It's what I'm currently using and what I often use when I'm up close doing direct-to-camera videos like this. And this has a 10-foot cable, so I'm able to place it closer to me at my mat. I'm also going to share with you what Airpods sound like. So Airpods are any Bluetooth microphone. And the last 2 are kind of similar, but I'll tell you why I'm doing both. But the Rode Wireless Go is a wireless microphone I clip on me. And then the Rode Wireless Go 2, I'm also going to compare. It's got 2 transmitters or 2 microphone pieces. And the reason I'm doing that one too is because I'm going to do a comparison with and without music as well. So if you have music in the background, I want to show you how each of these microphones picks up external music. So if you were listening to it and you wanted your students to hear it too, if you're on Zoom, I'll share with you what those sound like. And hopefully this is going to help you make the best informed decision for your yoga classes and your teaching. If people can't hear you, it can be very distracting. Now, if your lighting isn't perfect, that's okay, but they have to be able to hear you, which is why I'm so adamant about talking about microphones all the time. And I also want these to be affordable for you, so none of these options are out of the realm of purchase. It's something you can definitely purchase and invest in. You can consider it an investment into your business, into your yoga teaching, and into helping your students. So they are going to benefit if you make an upgrade if needed. So let's get to comparing these microphones right now. Let's head on over there and let's do it. So first up is the internal microphone, the internal in my computer. Let's see how it sounds. This is the demonstration of my internal microphone. So what you're hearing is my computer picking up my voice. So I've set the settings to the internal microphone. And it doesn't sound too bad when I'm up close here, but I'm going to step back and you'll really hear the difference. So as I step back, this is going to be what it sounds like if I'm using the internal microphone and teaching yoga. And I do have to kind of project my voice in order for you to hear it. If I wanted to keep myself quiet, it's kind of tough. So when I do my meditation, I'm going to talk a lot softer, and I don't want to wake up my son, and it probably doesn't sound the best. It's hard to hear. Let's turn on some music and see what that does. Now, I don't know if this is possible on Zoom to just play music, but it's probably not going to sound great. Okay, so there's some music playing. It's maybe gonna not allow you to hear me so well. So if I'm teaching yoga and I've got music playing, it's gonna be really tough for your students to hear you with this internal microphone. Next microphone is my Blue Yeti microphone, and I do have a 10-foot cable attached to my computer through USB. I think you can even get longer cables, so if your computer is far away from you, you can bring that microphone even closer. So for this one, I'm going to set it closer to me wherever I'm teaching from. So I'll take this and bring it as far as I can, and I set it down. And I'm going to teach my yoga practice, and this is what it's going to sound like if I'm teaching from whatever angle. So I'm going to step back and just talk into the microphone, figure out what to say. And so if we turn music on, let's now do that. Okay, so our music's going to be the same music. Just going to turn that up a bit. And this is music with the Blue Yeti microphone. And I'm hoping it's picking up the music and my voice at the same time and sounding pretty good. Maybe, maybe not. Let me pause this, let me stop this and check it out. Now I've got my AirPods in. So this is what you're hearing with AirPods. This is a Bluetooth connection. It's connected to my computer. And I did have to go in for the music section and change it in my settings to have my output being my computer and my input being my phone, or AirPods. So I did have to go into the Apple settings to do that on my Mac, and you may have to set those settings as well, but we'll see if it actually sounds good. So if I step back, this is what it's going to sound like if I'm teaching yoga with AirPods in. You are welcome to just, I think, use one of the AirPods rather than both of them. I personally don't like things in my ears, so I don't like using AirPods. But if that's what you have and it does sound better than your internal option, then that maybe is what you use. So I'm going to turn the music on and see what that's like. So can you hear that? Can you hear the music while I'm also talking into my Bluetooth headphones? Maybe, maybe not. Again, this is a test for me as well as for you. I do have the music up pretty loud. I'm going to come and turn it down now, but that's what it's going to sound like with music playing in the background and AirPods for the microphone. I'm now using the Rode Wireless Go wireless microphone attached to my computer and the microphone piece right here. And typically with the microphone piece, it's just this little square. I will simply clip it to my sports bra under my shirt. So I just tuck it in here. And that's how it works. And usually I'm wearing a tighter shirt so it's not going to scratch against the microphone. But you can also use something like this headset. You can actually use a headset attached to the Rode Wireless Go, or even a lavalier microphone also attaches to the Rode Wireless Go. So if I wanted to clip this to my collar or someplace else, I could use, this is the Rode Lavalier Go. Rode Lavalier Go, you do have to make sure that it's got only 1 or 2 rings on the tip of it, and that's what's going to attach to your Rode Wireless Go. So if I step back, this is how I always teach my morning classes. I feel very comfortable using this microphone on my shirt. I will do some breath work. We'll then do some arm rotations. We twist. We do some down dogs. We do some high kicks. And it's really fun. And this is what the Rode Wireless Go sounds like with the medium volume setting. There's low, medium, and high, and I typically keep it on medium volume setting. Now let's get to that music demo. Let's turn this music on. And just dance a little bit. So again, the music is kind of loud just because I want to see what it sounds like if I'm trying to pick up the music. So it's at a good, decent volume level. Maybe I would want it a little quieter if I'm teaching morning yoga. Let's turn that down a bit because I don't want my son to wake up and I also don't want to bother the neighbors at 6 a.m. So this is the Rode Wireless Go microphone with music. Now let's move on to the Rode Wireless Go 2, which has two transmitters. 2 microphones means I'm going to put one next to the computer and one on me. Let's try it. Now on to the Rode Wireless Go 2 that has 2 microphones. So I'm actually going to put one of these next to the computer, just sitting right there. And this one is going to go onto me, like the last time. Get that adjusted. So one goes to me, one goes next to the computer. This is also volume setting 2 that we're testing. So again, I'm just gonna simply do what I did last time and step back so you're able to hear what it sounds like without music if I were to be at the range where I would be for teaching yoga on video. And now as we turn on the music, let's see what happens. So this is with music. So hopefully this sounds a lot better with one microphone next to the computer where the music is and one microphone on me. So I'm able to talk through my yoga class, Warrior 2, Reverse Warrior, and you're having a good time listening to music and hearing my cues clearly. So this is, once again, the Rode Wireless Go 2 with your 2 microphones connected to one transmitter. This is also great for 2 teachers, for those of you who have 2 teachers at a time, or if you want to place the second one next to wherever you're bringing in sound. A lot of times if you or have a bell, that can often get cut off by certain microphones. Using this one or the Yeti microphone, I think, is your second best option for those kinds of sounds, for ohms and for bells or bowls or anything that has ringing noises. So you want multiple ways or multiple places that the sound comes in. Okay, we're gonna stop this demo and I'll see you back here in just a second. Now I get to give you a bonus, which is using my webcam as the microphone. So I have the Logitech Brio, which is the beautiful webcam that you are viewing from, and it has a wide angle lens. It does collect a little bit more light, and I really love this Logitech Brio. It's pretty high quality. It's affordable, but high quality. And let's just see what the audio sounds like when I step back. I never use my webcam as a microphone. I don't even think to do it, but I have heard that other people do it. So if I'm talking from back here, now you get a good idea of what it sounds like. And it probably isn't as great as any of these external microphone options or wireless options, but it might be a little bit better than the computer microphone. And so if we turn on some music, let's see what that's like. I'll keep the volume low too. So the volume of the music's pretty low because my webcam is right next to the music, which is playing from my computer. So if this sounds good, it might be an option you consider using your webcam. I hope this comparison video was helpful for you on your quest to find the microphone that works best for your needs and your space. This was a comparison of 6 actually different microphones to use at home when teaching yoga. Remember, the home space is going to be a little different than a yoga studio that's a lot bigger and maybe a lot more echo. So that's something to consider. Make the decision based on your needs. Remember that the links are in the description if you want direct links to the products. You can also go to ashesyoga.com/tech, and I have the links listed out there as well for all of the equipment that I use. And I also have a bunch of other YouTube videos that are helpful when choosing wireless microphones and other kind of technology to help you teaching at home. Now, I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment and let me know what you are using for your microphone for your videos. And also don't forget to show some love on this video by giving it a thumbs up. That way more people can see this video when it gets more engagement, like likes and comments and shares. And I hope this video can be a valuable resource for you and anyone you know who are looking for wireless microphone options for at-home yoga. All right, check out these other videos if you want, and I will see you next time for more Yoga with Ashley, yoga teaching tips with Ashley, yoga technology tips with Ashley, and whatever videos I plan on sharing with you in the future.